Hello and welcome to the Preneur Show on T-Solid Radio TV. I am Olubukola Ajadi, and of course this is a show that explores the world of business owners, young creatives that have explored the business world, are still currently exploring the business world, and the ups and downs they get to face in doing business in Nigeria. And today will not be an exception, so you want to stick around and watch out for who we would be having on the show today. Today we have the amazing owner of Twoo Logistics, a business and service logistics in Ibadan that specializes in interstate deliveries of merchandise and many other packages. We have Mr. Wilson Olufemi. I like your surname, Igboro Odo. Yeah, it sounds very interesting. It's nice having you on the show today.
Thank you.
Okay, so Twoo Logistics, how did you come about the name? Why Twoo Logistics?
Yeah, Twoo Logistics is like the acronym of my name.
Okay.
Wilson Olufemi. So
amazing.
The T is just D, Wilson Olufemi.
Wow, that's like extremely. I thought it was just the number.
No, it's D, Wilson Olufemi.
Okay, knowing that there are lots of logistics services, logistic businesses in Ibadan, since that's the order of the day now, we want to deliver our merchandises, our goods, we want to just go straight to where we can get good services, fast services. What do you feel makes Twoo Logistics stand out in Ibadan and beyond?
Well, I think it is, we've seen the light in the logistics business before it became popular. I started this business in 2018.
Okay.
And at that time, I was not even focused on bike logistics. We started with vans.
Okay.
And trucks. Although at that time, we did not have our own vans and trucks, but we had people that had those vans. And sometimes we use the regular van owners at the parks and all that. So we just
that was how it started.
That was how it started, and we just made use of them when we had like orders. We just put our word that hey, we do logistics. So if you want to move, like you want to relocate, or you want to maybe change your office location, or you want to change like maybe your apartment within Ibadan or outside Ibadan. And the funny thing is that like my first gig, my first logistic job was from outside states, outside
interstates.
It was from a friend who was moving from VGC to Ibadan. He was coming here to serve, and that was like the first thing that I did, and it was really nice. At that time I had to always travel with the trucks because they were not trusted.
But now
drivers
the levels are really upgraded, and it's a whole new level. Okay, so is Twoo Logistics just restricted to Ibadan? Do you have branches round about Nigeria or just here in Ibadan?
Well, from Ibadan we service other parts of Nigeria.
Okay.
And there are some places like Ondo State. I'm from Ondo State.
Okay.
By the way, so we have affiliate drivers in Ondo State that and not particularly our drivers, but if we have gigs from that part of Nigeria, Ondo, Edo, Ekiti, we have drivers that can, handle the job from there.
What are the challenges that you would say you have faced so far in running a logistics business in Ibadan, should I say in Nigeria?
Well, like every other business, the first problem that you might possibly face as a business person in Nigeria is the issue of staffing.
Okay.
Getting the right staffs to handle a particular segment of the business. Getting drivers or riders is so
consistent and
so difficult. I'm sure that if you're online, you've been seeing cases of stolen bikes.
Yes, that's something that happens.
Even with trackers and all that. So it's really difficult to employ the right people. That's like the major problem. and it's also really difficult to get like your customer base, because it's a very porous industry that like
Exactly.
lots of people. So what we do that makes us stand out is the fact that we are not really focused on the bike small
Okay.
parcel deliveries.
You do the big.
Although we have bikes, just to complement. So what we do majorly is heavy duty haulage. Like we do.
If one is trying to
bigger-
move from one
yes,
house to the
yes,
other,
yes, yes.
one
So that's
state
what
to the other.
we majorly do, and we don't have like a lot of people doing that in the bad.
That's true.
Major logistics owners are just focused on small parcel deliveries and all that, and like the big names too. We do interstate
Okay.
small parcel deliveries like doorstep.
Deliveries.
Yes, Lagos to other places, like the normal Wavy. I don't want to mention names, but what the big names do.
Do you do that?
Like
And
2 to
I
3
like the
days
way your
delivery
trucks
and-
look. They look really good, and
Thank you.
those trucks that we see in movies that look really presentable and all. Okay, so away from that, what's one thing that you feel you'd be doing if you were not doing Twoo Logistics, or do you have other businesses that you do aside from Twoo Logistics?
Okay, I think I should just go back a little bit.
Okay.
When I was in school, I and my friends, those guys that you guys saw earlier, I've known them from way back when we were in school, and maybe because of the kind of friends that I had, we have always known that we were going to do business.
Okay.
So, surprisingly, the first business I ever did was videography.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So you make really good videos.
2013, I bought a DSLR Canon 60D,
Okay.
and I just knew that I was going to do my own thing.
Yes, you just wanted to
Yeah,
be, the boss man.
I did weddings back in the day. I
Okay.
did, and all that, but it was not working for me because it is. I don't know if they will agree, but I feel like you cannot do videography and do other things. Like it's so consuming. Before you shoot, you edit and all that. So that's why I stopped doing that.
Okay.
Because I could not be. I'm not someone that you can keep in a box. So I
So
wanted
you
to
like
do other
trying
things. Yeah.
different things.
So that was why I did furniture supplies.
Okay.
Started furniture supplies and all that. So if I was not doing logistics, I'd probably be doing another business, because I do furniture supplies. I did importation for a while. I still do importation.
Okay.
Those boxes outside, I imported them myself.
Okay.
And I have a whole store in Bodija that we have
Amazing.
furnitures that we imported ourselves, and I have a workshop in Bodija as well that that we build made in Nigeria furnitures, sofas and the rest.
So you're all about
So,
importing and exporting.
Yeah,
Just-
I have a fashion store in Bodija too. Forgot to mention that.
Amazing.
Two essentials. It's just men essentials.
So
men
it's
stuff
two
for
brand.
people, yeah, so.
To everything.
So if I was not doing logistics, I'll probably be doing something.
But
else.
you'd definitely be an entrepreneur. It has
Definitely.
to be
I don't
business.
I don't have a CV. I don't know what it looks like. So I've never had a CV.
Amazing.
I've never applied for a job. I don't know what it feels like to, So.
Have one. Okay, so away from all of that, what's one thing that you feel people say about your business that is so untrue? As an entrepreneur, having a business as this that is thriving, obviously, and is beautiful packaging and everything. What's that one misconception, one wrong thing that they say about your business, and you feel you'd like to, just correct or put out there?
I think most people just come and see Twoo Logistics and see the vans, and they say, this one's can get money. People can even say maybe the business is funded from something else and all that. People don't even care to know if you use the loan to get the van.
The vans.
Or whatever.
Considering how nice the vans
they
look.
just assume that they were not just looking nice like that,
At
Nobody
first.
understood how the vans were. Most of all these vans were purchased maybe in Nigeria or from, we just tried our little best to make it presentable, And you know, the simple thing young business people face, some major government policies that are not in the favor of young business owners. Like, you know, if IRS will come, they would tax you. They will just look at the business and say, these people, they have money.
They have money, you know, the packaging and everything.
Yeah, they would tax you as a business. You know, we practically generate everything ourselves, you know, lights, but, you know, water, but government will still tax you.
As expected.
Even if, when, and I don't know, there are these people that they call tax force. They're like, the pain in the business, because every week there is a new certificate that you must collect, there is a new document, you know, all these things, they're crazy, but people don't see all these things. People just see you as a business. People see you as someone that has money, in quotes. Meanwhile, they are just trying
your best. Yeah.
So basically, that's it. It's just people's perception about the business that is wrong.
You know, also still examining Twoo Logistics and everything relating to the logistics services. Why should we trust Twoo Logistics? Why should we know that Twoo Logistics won't disappoint or won't, you know?
The issue with people trusting logistics companies is probably because of past experiences with other companies.
Okay.
So there are people that you can afford to buy a bike, you just buy a bike and just look for somebody that is jobless and ride and pick up and all that. So people do not really understand what it takes to run a logistics business. So when you jump into a business that you have no idea about, your staffs are definitely going to misbehave, and it puts other credible logistics company in that mix. Do you understand? So I feel like that is why they don't trust all logistic companies. But Twoo Logistics, we personally, all of my businesses, I take time into staffing process. I am 100% involved in my staffing process, although I have like somebody that handles recruitment, but when the person does his own interview, I make sure that
you do
yours.
I
do my own, and I'm sure that my instincts, my everything employs a particular person. It's not, you know, it's difficult to trust people. Even at that, when you even employ people and everything seems right, you will still have to, you know, like I was telling my friend that came the other time, I said, my guards are always up. When it comes to business, I don't trust people. I'm very logical. I'm not emotional about it. I make sure that if I spot any wrong, I correct it immediately. Yeah, so that's, you know, basically how we stand out.
So lastly, I would be asking this question. What's that one advice you want to give, you know, to a young person watching us right now and wondering, you know, what does it take to run a business in Nigeria, in Ibadan? What's that advice that you have for that person?
Well, I would say that whatever it is that you find yourself doing, don't stop. And I also want to correct the notion about passion. People should stop mixing passion with business. It can go together, but your passion should necessarily not be something that will make money for you. I don't know, there are a lot of motivational speakers that say your passion, follow your passion, it will make money for you. It is wrong, and it has misled a lot of people.
So your passion is different from what you're doing now?
Should not necessarily be what to make. I don't understand. Like, you can make money from something else and fuel your passion. Like, if you are passionate about something, you're not making money from it,
do something else.
Do something else and make money, because the truth is, whether you make money or you don't make money, you will spend money. That's the truth. So as a young person, know what your passion is, but if your passion is not making money, do something else.
Okay.
Logistics is not my passion.
This is not. So what is it?
So my passion basically is just traveling around and seeing the world.
And you know, that's not going to fund itself.
It's not going to fund itself. So you have to
do something
to fuel your passion.
You have heard from the horse's mouth. It is the owner of the biggest, or should I say one of the biggest logistics businesses in Ibadan and Nigeria as a whole. The #1 logistics services where you get to, transport your goods, your merchandises, interstate, anywhere around Nigeria. Mr. Wilson Olufemi, thank you so much for joining us on the show today. I am Olubukola Ajadi. Thank you so much for watching the Preneur Show on T Solid Radio TV.